everyone, it's Charlotte from TVR Software, and today we're going to learn how to add services into the IPE. So we have a participant, her name is Kat, or their name is Kat Power. And so all I have to do is type P on my keyboard and it'll take me all of the P's. I'll pick her and do edit. And you'll know I'm at edit because it's all highlighted. And to work on the IPE, I can do it two different ways. I can go directly to the IPE now, or I can go through progress. If I go through progress, I just highlight IPE and go to IPE. But you don't have to do that. So let's go, we're in editing mode. Because I came in through progress, it makes me leave through progress. So let's go to IPE from sections, and we can now start working on the IPE. But I can see I need to edit this because I've spelled teacher wrong. C-H-E-R. So I can edit that, update. And I'm kind of like in an edit mode. I'm in IPE development. So to work on the services, I right click and it will direct me to go to services. And this is the area where you do all the service work. And I just make sure we're good on our screen. So I'm in Cat Power and I'm about to build the IPE services. So I do new. I put the start date. So I'm going to go ahead and put the start date of 2024, and we think this will end. I'm going to put that date of 2028 because that's how long we think she's going to be in our program. And I'm going to say VR and counseling. It's not an educational degree type. Service provider, you could put VR if you want, or your VR number, but it's not necessary because you're going to be filling out this other part. So let's see. So we have something. So you can say procurement method. There's no procurement method because you're not writing a check for it. And then consumer responsibility. This is what the participant says they're going to do. And we have a load default here. And you can do a custom default. But I've got one here. Just go ahead and grab it all up. And I could just write VR counseling and guidance, active engagement, actively participate in the VR experience. And then we'll just say that's what it is. And then what is the VR program? You can write your own language here. All right. And same thing with others' responsibilities. So maybe they have a personal assistant or maybe they have a guardian. This is where you can put their responsibilities. And then criteria for measurement is that engage with VR program throughout time in program. Okay, and or you can do load with default. I don't know if so the next thing you want to do is you want to say, was this given prior to eligibility? Yes. And then was VR matching funds used? We're going to go ahead and pick that. And then you don't have to put any amounts here because you have given this because you are the ones, your VR is the one giving the counseling guidance. And then you go ahead and submit. All right, that's how you enter a service. And to enter another one, just new. And let's do education this time. We're going to say she's going to start her education on 5/10/2024, and that will go all the way into 02/25/2028 because we think that's when she'll graduate. The service we're going to give is college, university, education. And as soon as you pick that, it's going to make this education degree yellow. And then you can pick 4-year program or 2-year program, training certificate. We'll say 4-year program. Service provider, we'll say university. Service detail, going to school for teaching. You may have like a lot more, like these are the classes she's going to take, you know, whatever you want to give about the service. Detail procurement method might be PO, PO, paid with financial, whatever your financial group is. Or it could be a check. Oops, sorry, I'm all the way over there. Or it could be a check. So you want to put the procurement method there. Consumer's responsibility, I'm just going to go ahead and do load with default, but you'll know all the responsibilities. And just know whatever you put in here is going to show up on the document that they need to sign. So make sure you've got your details in here of what you want them to sign. Was it given prior to eligibility? Nope. VR matching, yep, we're going to do it, and it's going to cost us 20 grand. And we're going to do it at a custom distribution. So we're going to give her $5,000 at the beginning of each semester. So we said it was going to start in May. So on this month we're going to go $5,000. May, June, July, August, September, October. We'll just say, and then September we'll say $5,000. And then we'll say and then we'll say in May again. It's a really weird school year. And then we'll also say in September $5,000. So you can tell that we are calculating what day we think we will be giving that funds. And then just one thing to remember around the money, we are creating an estimate here. So we are estimating that this is going to cost this amount. It may cost more, it may cost less, but what we're doing here is we're putting an estimated cost of what we think this purchase is going to cost. So don't feel like it has to be exactly like, $2,536.26. It's really about just coming up with an idea of what you think this is going to cost. Okay, once you've put all your stuff in there, you can see that your 20 grand matches your 20 grand over here. So this is the amount of all this, and this is what we said we would spend. All right, then we're going to push submit. And it puts it up into the those IP services. So you can just keep continuing to add. All of these services are the services you can pick from. So make sure you look at them all and what would be the best services for your folks. I know VR and counseling is in every single one of them because that's a big part of what you all are doing. And I also see traditional Native American services given immediately in case they need any products or they want, to smudge or a steam house, whatever you want to give. It's accessible. It's in their services right away. But really, this is up to you and the participant on what those services will be. Okay, once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and go cancel. And I'm going to return to IPE. And I'm done with it. One nice thing about this software is that you can work on the IPE and come back to it. It doesn't have to be all done at once. But I'm going to show you now that so that is how you add in services. I hope that was helpful.